Focused. Alright, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to talk about methods I use to pass the Cosmetology State Board for Nevada. The theory, technically. The practical, I did that at my school, so we're just talking about the theory portion of it. So of course I studied on the State Board website for the state law portion of it. I think it's like 25 questions. There's 40 questions on the Nevada State Board website, but then I also use this. I found this app through a few friends that were taking the State Board before me. It was $10 a month. I don't have any partnership with them or anything, but I do want to let you know it did help me a lot. I believe the author of the app has been a cosmetologist for about 35 years. I'm not really going to get much into it, but basically what I did, I paid for the monthly subscription. It was $10. I mean, you could spare $10. And then from there, I took every exam. I took it at least 4 or 5 times. And I did this 2 days prior. So the way my schedule worked is my paperwork got processed very fast. I graduated on the 16th. That was over the weekend, so that was that Saturday. By Monday, my paperwork was in State Board. And then by Tuesday, I was able to schedule for my exam. And Thursday, I took the test. So it was like a 4-day period. I studied from Tuesday to Thursday. It was still fresh in my head. So I was excited. But that's what I used to pass the Cosmetology State Board. I highly recommend this app right here. If you type in cosmetology on the App Store for Google and I believe Apple, this should pop up. And if you're there because of this video, I hope you guys are able to just let them know, like, hey, I came from a Cosmos video. But yeah, that's what I used to pass. And also, don't cram. Like, I didn't cram it out. I spaced it out as much as I could. I had work. So between work and just my daily life, I studied for about 4 or 5 hours for 2 days. And then the day of the exam, I studied for about 4 hours. And about an hour or 2 prior, I just listened to music just to get my mind off of it. Also, try not to get nervous. Like, the good thing about the exam is when you get in there, you can skip through questions. So there was 120 questions, I believe. 40 questions out the gate, skip through them. If I didn't know it right away, off the top of my head, I skipped the question, went back to it later on. So about 80 questions I knew without second guessing. 40 of them, obviously, you gotta pass more than, you gotta get, I forgot how many you can get wrong, but try not to focus on that. So I skipped 40, and I figured if I get like 10 of them wrong, then I'm okay, I'll still pass. But then, funny story, so after I took the test, the lady who was in the front of the State Board examination, she basically passed me my paper, and I want to say, I don't have a paper, but I have a book. She passed it to me like this, and you know when a teacher like passes you this, you failed, like you automatically failed. So I'm like devastated at this point, and I sit there and I'm like, all right. She's like, if you don't want to lift the paper, you could just put it in there in your little locker, because you gotta put all your stuff in a locker, and just go about it and take your next one, the Nevada State Law. So I look at the paper and it says I passed, and she's laughing, bro. I'm like, yo, why would you do that? She goes, I just like to mess with people. So that's what I learned from that. Had a good time. Nevada State Law and the theory test, they gave me 3 hours in total. I finished in about 50 minutes for both of them. I studied as much as I could, so whatever I didn't know, I didn't stress about it. The Nevada State Law was easy. It's literally the exact thing from the board's website. So that's how I passed the Nevada State Law, and that's how I passed the Cosmetology State Board exam. If you have any questions for it, just let me know. It wasn't that hard of a test. It was actually pretty easy. But yeah, that's pretty much that.